Another video and another American cup of coffee today. Many Italians complain about the American coffee, but I believe it's one of the most tasteful coffee ever. It depends on the quality of the coffee as well. By the way, if it's the first time you see me, my name is Stefano, I'm Italian, and I moved to Los Angeles like 3 years ago, over 3 years ago now. So if you like videos about online marketing, social media, and monetization strategies, please consider to subscribe to this channel right now and click on the notification bell. So what is this video about? Let's talk about Instagram for business, but I want to say something serious about Instagram first. So if you want to start on Instagram today, you need to have a clear and focused way to monetize on Instagram and social media. So first thing first, I want to share my experience, most importantly, and how I start monetizing an Instagram account from scratch, even without having millions of followers. It's not my personal account, because right now my Instagram account has over 100,000 followers, but the account I'm talking about is a travel account that I start like completely with no clue of the potential. The account I'm talking about is about a specific travel location, particularly about Cuba. My wife is Cuban, so I often had the chance to visit Cuba for family reasons and for vacation. It's been like years right now. It's been over 10 years, to be honest. So I quite traveled there at least once a year. So I went there about like 10 times in total, pretty much, yeah. So of course I had a lot of pictures of Cuba, and I learned a lot of things as well because of my wife, because of the culture, because of Havana, which is the main city. Start sharing a picture about Cuba and about the island itself as well, for people visiting the island for the first time, specifically for the US audience, so Americans basically. And I noticed as well a huge interest as well in like specific tips and location and places to visit, of course. So I start with simple pictures. The Instagram account grew, but I had in mind since the beginning a clear monetization strategy. The first thing I did, in fact, wasn't like creating an Instagram account, but I start like renting properties, someone else's properties on Airbnb. So I didn't even have my own property at the beginning. Now we have. But the first thing I did, I reached out to several landlords in Havana and I proposed them to place their listings on Airbnb, because I knew a lot of Americans were about to invade Cuba in the good way and go there for travel and vacation. And so that's what I did at the beginning. We started with several houses. We had the first rentals. We tested the business model. We had like a huge margin profit as well. And that's where we started. So first thing first, apartment, that's the first way we monetize. And then we start the Instagram account. On the Instagram account, we start posting pictures of Cuba, and at the same time, I opened a blog, a website called Cuba Today. We start sharing tips for travel purpose, so a list of things to bring with you if you want to travel to Cuba, things to do if you go there for the first time, best places to visit, best way to move there. So we start monetizing as well on the blog with affiliate links. Affiliate marketing, as you probably know, is one of the best ways to monetize online, even if you don't have your own product, because you are selling and promoting someone else's product and you are getting a commission every time someone is buying a product. So that's pretty cool, right? So we start with Amazon Associates, which is the easiest way to start, and then we move for different other plans. And then the third step, so we start monetizing, creating our own products, digital guides in this case. So the first product we create was called Havana Like a Local. It was a mini travel guide specifically created with tips if it's the first time you visit Havana, or like even like the best places to visit. And that's the other way we monetize as well. And then we start creating tours and experiences as well in Havana, and monetizing in other way related to the travel and tourism. So that's a typical example of how you can start monetizing a business, with the idea to have a global brand on Instagram, but as well monetizing online and offline. So you can either start simply monetizing online first with digital products, physical products like e-commerce store, or in drop shipping at the beginning with a simple Instagram account. And then later on, if you want, you can do something offline as well. Or on the other end, you can start something offline like renting properties, and then creating something you can scale up online as well. So basically that's what we did at the beginning. So to be honest, we didn't have the end at the beginning to do something big, making millions, let's say. but just to pay back our life here in the States, because we moved here in 2015, so we have the plan to have this business paying out all the expenses for us. I'm an online entrepreneur. I have other businesses as well to take care of, and my wife is an actress. So our main goal was to be free, have a passive income coming, even if we are focused on other things or our main projects. So I think that was a pretty interesting experience to share with you guys. I only did this video once in Italian and in one of my most famous Italian online courses, where I share tips about how you can monetize on Instagram. And I shared this story as well. I think it's pretty interesting as well, because it's a case study. It's a pretty solid case study about it, like a simple account, and not about a person being an influencer. I'm not talking about being paid by brands to promote products on your Instagram account. This is something you can do as well. But I'm talking about creating a brand that can last forever, and then it's not connected to your name as well, which is something more valuable as well. All right, guys, so this is the Instagram account I'm talking about right now. I just want you to have a quick look at it. So this is the amount of followers we have right now. As you can see, it's not a crazy amount of followers, but the purpose of this account is not making money because of the audience, but it's making money on the back end through different other strategies and monetizations way that I already show you. So as you can see, we share different pictures about the island. The community is pretty engaged as well. They comment a lot. Many people, they already been to Cuba. We highlight as well a lot of stories with reviews from Airbnb, tips, location, booking tips, and with the blog as well. And you can see there is my name and my wife's name as well, because we can also create a kind of engagement and invite people to follow our personal account as well. This is a good strategy as well if you want to grow your personal brand too. And then if you click on the link you see in the bio, it opens up a landing page I have created just for Instagram, where you can get the mini guide right now and buy it right away. And as well, a travel credit for Airbnb. That's pretty cool as well, because every time someone is booking our house for the first time and they're using Airbnb for the first time as well, we're getting a coupon and a discount for Airbnb, because they are using our referral link. So it's a kind of affiliate marketing way to monetize, as I already told you guys. And if you click here, you can go to the blog, and there are several things we share on the blog, such as tips. It's not so updated right now, but there are so many things people can read before going to Cuba. This is a cool way as well, as you can see, to brand yourself, your business, so people learn about the culture of the country, and as well, doing that, they're more likely to book with you because they already relate to you before even booking or deciding to go to Cuba. And one of the other things we did is the tour, or car and tour flight. That's with affiliate marketing as well. So if you hit on book a tour, we have several options as well. With tours, we can organize and set up right away. We already have people working with us as partners in Cuba, so we can set up together travel to Varadero, Havana, Viñales, and many other famous places in Cuba and all over the places. And that's pretty much it, guys. So as you can see, the Instagram account in this case is just the front end, and that's why it's so important to focus on a long-term strategy and to open up different branch and different ways you can monetize. I'm sure one day this account will be even more valuable, because we can create some deals or collaboration as soon as the United States will open up again with Cuba, and there will be maybe more business coming from local business in Havana as well. I really hope that the market is going to open pretty soon over there, and things will change soon for Cuba, for population as well, and for a business point of view, of course. And again, guys, this is something you can do everywhere in the world. I mean, you can start an Instagram account about a different location, such as, I don't know, Italy or United States or Taiwan or Vietnam or India or Pakistan, or wherever you're watching this video from, and copy and paste quite the same strategies. Of course, maybe if you do something in a different country, you need to study before the local tourism and environment before creating different offers. But this is something you can do for different locations in the world. If you are interested as well to learn more about these Instagram tips and strategies, check out the link in the description of this video, and I will share with you some useful tips if you are thinking about growing and starting an online business today. Okay guys, so if you think that this topic are pretty interesting as well for you to help scale or grow your business online, or even like to grow on Instagram, please let me know down below. And that this is one of the first videos I share here on my YouTube channel, so please consider again subscribing and click on the notification button on the little bell you see, because you get a notification every time I publish a new video here on this channel. And please hit the like button so you can help the YouTube algorithm to get more views to this video and reach more people as well. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed this content in this video, and see you on the next one. Cheers!